Today was the final day of E3, and man, it was awesome. We got the final press conference today, which was Nintendo's press conference, and if you're asking me, that was the best conference we got to see so far. It was quick and snappy, and we got tons and tons of games, most of which are coming out this year or very early next year. It was a smart move on Nintendo's part. So now to the highlights. The games looked interesting to me. First, we had some more information on the new Luigi's Mansion 3 game that's coming out. They showed off a couple new abilities, and something worth noting is they showed off a way that Luigi can split himself off into a flubber version of himself called Gooigi. And mark my words, that's going to be the most memed thing this weekend. We got to see something super weird, which I didn't expect, which was a Dark Crystal game. Yeah, Dark Crystal, the old Jim Henson property, is being made into a tactics video game. We got to see a little bit more of the Link's Awakening remake, and there seems to be some kind of like dungeon builder aspect of the game. Maybe it's like a little bit of a baby Zelda Maker kind of thing. Not sure what that's going to turn out being, but it reminded me of the Bloodborne Chalice dungeons, which I don't know if that's probably a bad comparison, but that's what it reminded me of. Another big announcement, which was rumored early on and it was confirmed, The Witcher's being released on Switch. Not sure how the performance will be, but I guess we'll find out. We got a release date on the new Fire Emblem called Fire Emblem Three Houses. It's releasing in July 26th of this year, and man, I'm pumped. I love the other Fire Emblem games that released on the Game Boy Advance, and I'm really curious to see how this one's going to be as well. If you're interested in the Resident Evil franchise, Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6 are both getting released to Switch soon. If you're familiar with the No More Heroes franchise, they announced an actual true No More Heroes 3 coming out this next year. This is in opposition to the weird No More Heroes project that came out this year that just kind of didn't seem to be received that well. Pokemon Sword and Shield coming out November 15th of this year. We got to see a little bit of just brief gameplay of this, and man, I'm just super excited for like a 3D Pokemon. I've wanted that for a long time. I am a Pokemon fan. I've played every single generation. So yeah, I'm hyped for that coming out. There's a game called Empire of Sin, which kind of seems like it might be Mafia Mobster XCOM with like a strategy layer and a tactics layer. Definitely didn't get to see very much of it, just a little bit of a hint of like a teaser gameplay, but I'm interested on hearing more. That was slated for spring 2020. Also coming out this summer, we get the Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Now, I've played a little bit of the previous Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. I played a little bit more of the X-Men Legends games, which are similar, but I'm excited. We've been doing comic stuff on the site, and I'm just really excited for this game. I love the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I love the Marvel comic book universe, and knowing more about it than I ever have before, I think Ultimate Alliance 3 might be a really good time. They had a segment where they were showing a lot of ports that are going to be coming this year. Not a lot of that was super interesting. The main thing that I'm excited for coming up super soon is Super Mario Maker 2. I was a huge fan of Super Mario Maker, and being able to play Mario community-created levels was a blast the first time around. I think it could make for some cool content on this site this time around, and their inclusion of just even more tools than before just has me pumped, man. Another thing that was super awesome, and also I kind of predicted in my prediction video, at the very end of this conference, we got a tiny tease of the next Zelda project. It looks like it is some other type of Zelda game that looks to be in the Breath of the Wild engine. So one of my predictions actually came true at the very last conference. I am excited, and I really hope that game is going to come sooner than later. They didn't attach any time frame to it, but I want to see more Zelda. And that wraps up the Nintendo conference. What did you think of E3 overall this year? I thought it was mostly predictable, but still very, solid. There's a lot of people saying it's really bad. A lot of people saying E3 is dead. I'm curious to hear your thoughts, guys. What are the games that you saw this year that we talked about this year that you're most excited for? If you like this video, please remember to leave a thumbs up on the video. And also, if you want to see more videos like this or like our other content that we make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell button to get notified when we post new videos. If you're somebody new that's seeing these videos for the first time due to all the E3 spin we've got going on, hey, welcome. We try to upload cool content that we're interested in this channel. We've got stuff on music, we got stuff on video games, a little bit of stuff on professional wrestling, stuff on comic books this summer. We're having a good time making it. We're hoping you're having a good time watching it. I've been spending a bunch of time getting my schedule lined out for the rest of the year of all the games that I need to now try to figure out how to budget into my money, which ultimately I think that means that this E3 was a success for me. Hope you guys had a great day. Thanks for watching.